Crypto astronauts, welcome back to another video of the blockchain breakdown. Today we are going to be talking about a lot. We'll take a quick look at the altcoin market. We'll then jump into Bitcoin and an historical indicator that just went live. A lot of people know what this is. It's the golden cross, a 50-day moving average crossed with a 200-day moving average. What does that mean for Bitcoin? We'll talk about that today. And then we'll also look at some on-chain metrics of long-term holders versus short-term holders and let you guys know, is it too late to get into Bitcoin or can money still be made? Thank you for joining today's video. If you haven't already, please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you would like to see more information about crypto and this upcoming bull market that we are going to jump into. So with that being said, here's the channel. Make sure to follow. Taking a quick look at crypto bubbles. Just a glance of altcoins, and overall we see a pretty good day for altcoins. On the weekly time frame, we have some big pumpers over 50%. And if you guys think this is crazy, literally just wait until the real run starts, where you're seeing these numbers consistently go up, and it's almost wild to think beyond your own imagination. Moving into the next indicator, what I went ahead and did is marked off all the previous iterations where we have gotten this cross of moving averages, and a lot of people are talking about it right now, so I figured I'd make a super quick easy video for you guys to see. If you're new to crypto, maybe you kind of don't understand what you're looking at, we'll go ahead and break this down really simple and really quick. So essentially, whenever you have these moving averages cross over the 50 and the 200, it's indicating a long-term bull trend. So that if we can see here, this was the first iteration that happened in February of 2016. Once we had that cross, we kind of rode the moving average line, and we pretty much went up. If we take some, let's pull the time frame, and we can see that we went for about a little over 1,000 days. We kept true to this trend. So that was the first time. The second time that we got this cross, it was a little bit of a fake out, so nothing is ever guaranteed, right? This is all statistical analysis, but we did get this cross. We pretty much ranged, and then we eventually had COVID, right? March 2020. Once that passed, then essentially we were off to the races, and we went up to hit that high of 68 to 69,000 depending on the exchange. Now, moving into October 30th of this week, we can see that Bitcoin just made this cross on a weekly time frame, and these are pretty big moves. Doesn't mean that we'll pump immediately, but it does let you guys know that it is a good time to start coming up with a plan to figure out your strategy and how you can get into crypto. What is that going to look like for you? Where do you need to research? What do you need to be doing? Those are all things that you need to think about, and right now we are at a historical moment for Bitcoin and the upcoming bull market. Moving into the last portion of today's video, this is going to be the net unrealized profit and loss, otherwise known as the NUPL. This came from Glassnode. Glassnode is a on-chain metrics website for Bitcoin that lets you track certain metrics regarding Bitcoin and its analysis. I'll go ahead and read this out, and then we'll break down what it means. Another tool that we can use to quantify the unrealized losses is using the net unrealized profit loss, NUPL metric. This tool will indicate whether a particular cohort is holding unrealized losses or unrealized profits on an average. Both the wider market and the long-term holder NUPL are currently positive, indicating that the investor is in profit. For short-term holders, however, their cost basis sits at 27.8K, resulting in STH, short-term holder NUPL, trading just slightly above neutral. These active investors are near their break-even level, suggesting that the 28K level is an important decision point for this market. So if we move into this chart, we can see what is going on here. I will go ahead and zoom in just a little bit, but essentially what you have here is Bitcoin's price true to the chart and true to the US dollar. Right above here is where you have the NUPL, or the net unrealized profit and loss. This blue line is going to be indicating long-term holder profitability. When this blue line is above the yellow shading, you have long-term holders in profit. When the red line is inside the yellow shading, that lets you know short-term holders are actually at a negative. How is that defined? A short-term holder is defined by anyone who holds Bitcoin for 30 days or less. and then the blue is going to be your longer term holders. And right now we have long term holders pretty much at break even, if not just slightly profitable. And then we also have the short term holders at 28K, slightly up in profit as well. So essentially this is just letting us know that there is people that are now going into the profit zone of the Bitcoin cycle, indicating that the bull market is indeed now prepping itself for getting ready. And when we have this halving event, you're going to see a lot more FOMO, fear of missing out, people asking questions, people buying Bitcoin, institutions buying Bitcoin, ETFs getting approved. So it's a good time to start looking into Bitcoin. It's a good time to start thinking about buying Bitcoin. It's a good time to think about your strategy and how you want to get into crypto this upcoming bull run. If you like today's video, please make sure to like and subscribe. I will be coming back to you guys with more videos and tutorials as this market and this journey continue. Thank you for watching. Crypto Astronaut out.